Hello and welcome my GZ fam. So for the uninitiated, I am Ghazala Zaidi and I make daily videos to help you grow and be better. Today is a Friday, yay yay, and joining with us is a nutritionist and a wellness advisor, Indu Rajaram. Let's quickly get to her. So hi Indu, how are you doing today?
Wonderful, Ghazala. How are you?
Yeah, thank you. Great. So I was just introducing you to my viewers and then I was like, chuck it. Let's hear it from you only. So Indu, tell us about your work, how you're helping people and what all kind of services are you providing?
Hi, my name is Indu. I've been practicing as a nutrition and wellness advisor over 8 years now. And the main idea behind this is how we can help people to stay healthy going forward. And they don't have to fall sick and get a treatment and all that. So it is more of preventative care is what I'm doing. So in this, I focus more upon being healthy when you age. Aging is something that we cannot stop, but it is a choice that we have to stay healthy. And how these days lifestyle related health challenges are more as compared to what it was a few years ago. So how we can prevent those, given that we have a lot of people these days have a sedentary lifestyle.
Oh, that's wonderful because we definitely have a lot of questions for you here today. So, you talked about preventive healthcare practices, and I think this is one thing that we talk about on this channel all the time because that is what we are trying to focus on, making people aware about being healthy rather than going to a hospital when they fall sick. Indu, let me ask you, what is your idea of being healthy? Like, how do you define being healthy?
So a person is defined healthy when he has four things. So it is the World Health Organization mentions says that you have to earn your health. So E stands for exercise. You have to do proper exercise, at least 30 to 40 minutes of brisk walking or yoga or gymming or any kind of physical activity is very, very essential one. So that's E. And A stands for your attitude. So having a positive attitude, feeling happy about yourself, feeling happy and feeling positive, having motivational thoughts, that is again very important, having a good mindset. And R stands for rest, having a proper sleep, about 6 to 8 hours of good quality sleep. So that is R. And N, last one, is the nutrition part, where you have to intake all kinds of vitamins, minerals, all the proteins, carbs, everything that is required for a day. That needs to be intaken every day. So that's when only when all these four are in, aligned with each other, that's when a person is actually healthy.
Exercise, attitude, rest, nutrition. Wow, that's fascinating. I like how organized it looks with that acronym. So there are four things that you talk about, but you kind of put the most focus on nutrition. Why is it so?
See, in the earn, where you have exercise, attitude, and rest, all the other three are in our control. And the food that we eat is the main source of our nutrition. So the food, and that's definitely coming from outside, right? So having a proper nutrition will help you, will help the body to do its vital functions properly. So that way you continue to stay healthy. Any kind of environmental changes, whether it is a weather change or nowadays it's corona, or you travel somewhere or you eat outside, whatever be the external factors, that will not impact you, which means your body will become agile. It is more adaptable to any kind of changes. It can withstand anything that's coming against, coming forward. So nutrition is very, very essential so that you can keep yourself very healthy.
Right, absolutely, absolutely. I think it is very important for us to take care of our nutrition, of our food, of the fuel that we are putting inside our bodies. Another thing, Indu, that you talked about is lifestyle related changes. And I know that these days lifestyle related health issues are much, much more than what they used to be earlier. So what do you have to say about it?
So lifestyle related changes, you don't have to wait until you are 20 or 30 or work in an IT organization. You don't have to do all this. So these days, when it comes to lifestyle related changes, it starts from the time you are born. The children these days, they get, or even before that, even in the pregnancy it starts. A lot of women these days undergo a C-section. I'm not saying it is bad, but it's not the regular normal way, which is not natural way of delivering a baby.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, whether it's pregnancy, because many a times we are all having a sedentary lifestyle. We're just sitting. We don't have, even for household chores, we have a lot of machines doing all of those, which 20, 30 years ago, our parents used to do by hand, or our grandparents used to, walk a mile or to get a job done. So that is again a very important reason why these lifestyle related challenges have come. Whether it is BP or cholesterol, or having, uh, a very stressful life is what we are all facing. So these are also some of the lifestyle challenges, and because of which it leads to a lot of other problems. See, if we know, statistics say when you meet two people, and one of them will have definitely diabetes. So 1 in 4 have cancer these days. So whatever was, see, earlier problems 20, 30 years ago, the problems were cholera, tuberculosis, and all the typhoid and all these things, right? So these days it has all those things you can eat some medicine and get rid of. But what we have is these days is BP or diabetes or cholesterol or cancer or hypertension or joint problems. These are some of the reasons which we are causing to ourselves because of the lifestyle that we have. We do very less physical workout. The food that we eat is mostly adulterated. Whether it is fruits or vegetables, it has a lot of pesticides and chemicals, and too many fertilizers being used. So the soil's natural fertility itself is lost. So what we are majorly eating is all the toxins from those fruits, vegetables, and the fertilizers. So everything is becoming artificial. And on top of this, we have something called as, with the development of science, we have something called as genetically modified seeds. So in earlier days, we used to have a little backyard where we grow our little plants, even if it is just 2 or 3, we used to get from those. So given the apartment type of lifestyle these days, we don't get much opportunity to do that as well.
But with the kind of lifestyle that we're living today, I mean, whatever you said is obviously true and I agree. But, more and more people moving towards urban areas for their work, for better lifestyles, and the kind of places that we're living in, especially if you talk of Mumbai and Delhi, there is hardly any space for people to breathe, leave alone having a kitchen garden. So what do you think can we kind of do to compensate the things that we are not able to do?
This is where the need for supplements arise. So supplements are not medicines. Any kind of supplement that you take, it is like an addition to what your diet is. Say, for example, if a person is eating 2 kinds of sabzi and 4 rotis or 5, 6 rotis a day, and a little bit of rice and curd and all that, and once or twice a week of non-veg and egg and all that, we are still lacking in major number of nutrients. The reason I'm saying this is, even if we consume a lot of fruit and vegetables, like I said, we intake a lot of toxins along with this, and a lot of genetically modified seeds. So natural vitamins and minerals that are supposed to be present in those are not available. And when it comes to red meat, I don't know how many people are really aware of taking something called as a lean meat. What we use is regular chicken or seafood or something. So lean meat is the one where there's a lot of proteins. So making these small changes will help, one. And two, definitely working out, all these are important. See, whatever is there in our control, that we should definitely go out and do that.
Small little changes, that's absolutely what I always talk about, taking those baby steps. Coming to those small little changes, Indu, I think it would be very handy for people if you can just suggest some things that we can do on a daily basis.
Some of the things that I personally do, the first thing that I did was, I realized I was not taking much fruits or vegetables. So I switched my breakfast to a non-cooked breakfast. So my breakfast is something that's totally non-cooked food, whether it's fruits or vegetables like carrot, which I can eat raw, or sprouts, moong dal ka sprouts is what I take. or kala chana sprouts. So that way I'm getting some natural ingredients into my body. See, even when we cook, some of the water soluble vitamins, say vitamin A, vitamin C, E, all these are water soluble. So when you cook, it gets dissolved in the water and it gets evaporated, right? Some gets destroyed because of the heat. So these are some of the changes. So what I have done is I started switching my breakfast to fruits and milk, or whether it's sprouts and milk. So that's one that I did. And I set an alarm to make sure that I drink sufficient water, instead of just, okay, it's lunchtime, I have to eat. No, instead of doing that, when you're actually hungry, eat. So that way your gastrointestinal GI tract is also very, very healthy. And that solves 90% of your problems, because whatever food you eat, it gets digested very well and absorbs all the nutrients from the food. So that's another one. And a little bit of stretches every 2 hours is very essential. Even if we are in office, there are several videos that you can find on YouTube to do 2-minute stretches, 3-minute stretches. So doing that. And pranayama is something very, very essential these days, that will keep your respiratory tract very healthy. And it also sends out any infection that you may have in your respiratory tract. Doing kapalbhati, pranayam, that will definitely make a lot of difference.
Thank you so much. I think it was a wonderful and informative session, and I'm really looking forward to more sessions with you on hair care and skin care. I know these are the things that you specialize in. So I'm really looking forward to talk to you on these issues. And to my viewers, if you have any questions related to hair care, skin care, nutrition or wellness, just do write them down in the comment section, because we are definitely going to have many more sessions with many more experts. Indu, let me ask you, have you watched any of my videos?
I have seen a couple of those. I saw your dentist video. It was really good. I liked it a lot.
Thanks a lot. थोड़ी और तारीफें कर दो यार. I mean, who doesn't like तारीफें, right?
Ghazala has been doing a great service by finding out people who are excelling in their own field. So do watch this, subscribe and share and like, so that many other people can also get benefited, and spread the positivity, spread the goodness. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Indu. Thank you so much. Bye bye. See you tomorrow. Toodles.